Yo, what is up guys, my name's Hakiii and welcome to episode 65 of Garage Wars, a series where I showcase your guys' best modded garages. Now if you also want to possibly be in one of these in the future, let me know you're subbed and you have a cool garage to show. And here's today's notification shout out up on the screen. If you want to win one too, make sure you're one of the first to type hashtag HakiiArmy in the comments. If you want to see more Garage Wars on the channel, be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. First up we have Traps' garage. Let's go ahead and check it out. We got a chameleon paint job on the Weasel News van. Haven't seen this truck with a chameleon on it before. It's got the pinkish chameleon on the paint job, pink chameleon also on those Benny's wheels right there, and there's no real way for me to see the plate. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's a Yankton right there. I think that's a default Yankton. Going down the floor, we have the Impaler right here with this like matte looking kind of like subtle mint green type color. It's got the matching color on those Benny's wheels. Really nice matching Benny's wheels. I like those a lot. I think they look awesome on this car, and the Yankton plate on the front of it, of course. Next up we have another chameleon paint job. This is like a peanut butter jelly type chameleon color. It's got the purple from some angles, goldish as well, and of course the matching color on the Benny's wheels as well, and the Yankton on it once again. Next up we have the Carbon is there. I really like this color and I haven't seen this car in quite a while modded. It's a really nice color and it's got this like very light yellow, kind of like a lemon type color, and then it's got the Ice White Benny's wheels on it. Very nice car. I like this car a lot. Next up we have the regular Kuruma. It's also got a pink crew chrome on it, just like with the Weasel News van up top. Pink chameleon color on the paint job, pink chameleon on those Benny's wheels right there, and then another Yankton plate with that same thing on it. Next up we have a very interesting type color combo on the Ricardo, is it? I thought this was the iWagon for a sec, but I guess not. It's got this purplish greenish type design. I really like this color combo, and I never see purple along with green. This shade of green is really nice, by the way. It kind of goes into blue right here, as you can see, kind of like when you look at it in the center. Matching chameleon color on the wheels, of course, and then yet another Yankton plate right there. Very cool design right there. Next up we have Trevor's vehicle, then we're gonna have Franklin, and then finally Michael's. So let's go ahead and get into this. We have this galaxy type design on this truck. It's a very cool truck. No teddy bear on the front of it though. Sometimes it has a teddy bear. He went with the F1 wheels on this thing, which do look pretty cool on this vehicle, I gotta say. Not sure if that's a selected or unselected color on the wheels though. It's got the white branding on it too. Next up we have a peanut butter and jelly design on Franklin's car. This is called the Buffalo S. I like those Benny's wheels on it, and then it's got a default Yankton on the back, I believe. Next up we have Michael's car. As we said, it's got this really clean pure black color on it. I really like this paint job. Of course you can see the green tints on the windows, and those wheels look absolutely amazing with the paint job. Super nice looking wheels as well. Next up we have the Panto with some invisible parts on it. I don't see many Pantos with invisible parts, so awesome to see this one. A lot of the front of it is invisible. It's got the skirts invisible, some of the back of it is invisible, and then the whole roof is invisible as well. So a lot of really glitched parts about this car. I really like the subtle blue color on it as well on the paint job, and then he went with a super bright blue type color on those Benny's wheels. Then we have a modded Batty 801. I haven't seen a Batty 801 modded in forever. It's got this purplish and secret gold design on it with the Yankton plate on the back. In the very bottom floor, we're gonna start off with the Thrax. It's got this beautiful looking red color. I absolutely dig this freaking color. It's like a candy red slash wine red color with like a goldish type pearlescent on it. That looks absolutely beautiful. He matched it up pretty nicely with the livery because it's got the red on it and the yellow, kind of like what it looks like on the paint job and the pearlescent. Ice White Benny's wheels on this thing, and that's pretty much it. Next up we have the Phoenix with this very nice pure black on the paint job, green tints on the windows. Looks like secret gold on the secondary color and also on the Benny's wheels. Also a default Yankton on it on the back right there. Very nice and simple design. I like that one. Next up we have the Rapid GT. Don't see this one modded at all. Really clean design on this one. It's got this pure black paint job with the chromish and whitish looking Benny's wheels. If you put these like chrome whitish Benny's wheels along with a pure black paint job, that's gonna look so freaking nice on any car. And then he's got Night on the Yankton plate on the back right there. Next up we have the Mariachi Tornado with the secret gold paint job on it. It looks all like rusty and stuff on this car. He went with ice white F1 wheels with the white branding on it, and that's pretty much it for that one. Next up, we have the Surfer Custom, another beautiful color. I think this is the same design as on the Thrax right here. The Thrax just has a livery on it, but still a very nice design. I like this color. I like the pearlescent and everything. Pretty cool vehicle to have modded, gotta say. Next up, we have the Dubsta. It's got this like yellowish or maybe more of like a tan type color on the Chameleon. It's got the matching color on those Benny's wheels as well. Really unique looking Benny's wheels, gotta say. And then a default Yankton on the back of it. Next up, we have the Sentinel with this like silverish type color. I think it's not exactly white. Looks to be a goldish type pearlescent on it. And then he's got the F1 wheels with the black on them. Next up is the Picador with this like super vibrant looking chameleon design on it. It's like in between a bright blue, maybe more of like a turquoise type color, and then also the matching color on the Benny's wheels, of course. Got the closed back, which I really never see anyone have that closed. That's pretty cool right there. Very cool design on a really cool car. And finally, the last one is the Hot Knife. I haven't seen this car modded in literally forever. It's got the like baby purple on the top of the car, and then like a midnight purple type color on the bottom, along with the gold Benny's wheels with a chameleon color on it, looks like, and then moon on the Yankton plate on the back of it. Let's go ahead and tell him what he got now. Your final rating is 9.3. Real quick, thank you to today's sponsor, WoW Sports Store. It's an awesome sports jersey shop consisting of the latest and greatest jerseys out there, such as soccer and some NBA ones too. It's great quality shirts with cool customization that you can add to them as well. Make sure to go check them out down below in the description. And with that being said, let's get back into the video. Next up, we have Yuski's garage. Let's go ahead and check it out. First vehicle is the Caddy. It's got all these things in the back which are considered rare, I guess, especially with that ammunition on the back or whatever that might be. Next up, we have a super short vehicle. This thing is like a freaking piece of bread. It's actually so short, like it literally gets to my waist. Pretty cool looking vehicle, I must say. It's got the UK livery on the whole car, basically. It does look really cool. It's got the chrome Benny's wheels on it, and then that's pretty much it. Next up, we have the Infernus with this very nice looking subtle blue color. I have a very similar design on my Infernus, but I do have Benny's instead of ice white F1 wheels. I think the F1 wheels still look pretty freaking cool on this car, and then it's got the Yankton plate on the back. Very nice and simple design on that one. It's very clean though. And speaking of clean, we have the Reaper with this beautiful vibrant blue color on the paint job with a bright blue on the pearlescent, ice white Benny's wheels on this thing, and then a Yankton of course on the back of it. Very clean looking car, I like it. Next up, we have a Crew Chrome on the D10, I think this is. Yeah, the Coquette D10. Nice to see him switching up between different types of paint jobs like Crew Chrome and other modded ones like that. It's got the Blankton on the back of it, matching wheel color on the Benny's wheels. Not sure if that's selected or unselected, but next up is the Entity MT with a chameleon design. It's got this like turquoise chameleon color with the matching turquoise color on the Benny's wheels as well. The open roof on this car actually looks so freaking sick. I really like this design. On the back, it's got the default Yankton. Onto the second floor, we have the Elegy Retro Custom with this like bluish type color. I thought it was purplish at first, but it's like a vibrant darker type blue. I really like this color actually. The pink pearlescent on it gives it a really nice shine as well. And then it's got the black on those F1 wheels with the white branding. I do like that. Next up, we have the Brioso. Don't see this car modded a whole lot. It's got this red color. It's got a yellow on the secondary, and then white on the unbranded F1 wheels right there. Pretty cool car. Next up, we have a super clean design on the Panther. This is actually a pretty exclusive vehicle. It's in the game kind of like on and off these days. It's got this beautiful baby purple color with a bright blue color on the pearlescent, default Yankton on the front of it, and then the pretty nice looking ice white Benny's wheels as well. Also white on the secondary color too. Next up is the Vigero ZX. It's got this like subtle pink color. This is a really interesting shade of pink, along with a subtle shade of blue as well. I do like this color combo, but I'm not sure about the purple on the wheels. Personally, I would have matched it up with either pink or blue, whichever. That would have made it more of like a cotton candy type design, but still pretty cool right there. Next up, we have a pink chameleon color on the Picador. The back of it looks pretty crazy. I kind of like that. It's got the matching pink chameleon color on the wheels as well, and the Yankton plate. Next up, we have the Comet Retro Custom. We have a couple different colors on this one. We have this like dark grayish, then we have some purplish blue type color. A lot going on, really. Next, we have a racing version of the Comet S2. This is a beautiful car. He went with like a white, black, and yellow design, and some really cool customization that he put on this car along with the livery and stuff. And up to the third and final floor, we have the Virtue right here with this kind of like a peanut butter jelly chameleon type design. It's got the purple, it's got the gold depending on which angle you look at it from, and another type of chameleon color on the Benny's wheels as well. Next up, we have the JB700W with this all blue design. I really like this bright blue color. It's got this like goldish type pearlescent on it, matching blue color on the Benny's wheels along with a blue outline on them as well. It's got the little machine guns on both of the sides right there. That's pretty cool. And finally, a Yankton plate on the back of it. Next up, we have this pretty interesting like gray and blue design. It's like a gray paint job along with a very bright blue pearlescent, also a bright blue on the secondary colors, some blue on the wheels, a different shade of blue on the Benny's wheels, I should say. Next up, we have the Growler, really clean looking black paint job along with a very bright pink pearlescent, also some chameleon pink color on the wheels. Next up, we have the Beater Dukes with an all black design. This is actually from Fast and Furious. This is the Toretto, as you can see on the Yankton plate right there. It's got the green tints on the windows, Benny's wheels on it. Pretty simple design on that one. Next up, we have the Tauros with another black design. This is such a clean look, I have to say. Again, the green tints on the windows, and then Chief Keef on the Yankton plate. So this is meant to be a Chief Keef design. And finally, we have the Party Bus in purple right there. Very vibrant looking purple with a pink pearlescent. It's got the ice white on the Benny's wheels right there. That's pretty much it. Now let's go ahead and tell him what he got. Your final rating is 9.3.